Hey everybody, this is Pastor Michael at Ascension Lutheran Church in Torrance, California. It's time for another midweek boost. The gospel lesson for this coming Sunday comes to us from Matthew chapter 22. Jesus is tested by the Pharisees concerning whether or not to pay taxes to Caesar. They knew that if Jesus said, "Don't pay taxes to Caesar," they could turn him into the Romans. But if he said, "Yes, pay taxes to Caesar," the people would feel like Jesus was a traitor to their country and an idolater, honoring a man who called himself God. But Jesus knew exactly what they were up to. He said to them, "Why are you putting me to the test, you hypocrites?" Then he said to him, "Show me the coin for the tax." So they showed him a denarius. And he said to them, "Whose image," and the Greek word there is important, it's icon, "whose image and inscription are on that coin?" "Caesar's," they said. And Jesus replied, "Then render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and render to God the things that are God's." You see, Jesus used that word icon on purpose. That was a word that they were sure to hyperlink back to page 1 of the Bible. The word icon is used there in the Septuagint, the Greek version of the Old Testament, a version of the Old Testament that they were very familiar with. Jesus was saying, this coin is made in the image or icon of Caesar, so give it back to him. But you are made in the image of God. That comes from page 1 of the Bible. So give yourself back to God. You see, God doesn't want a piece of you. He doesn't want 10% of you. He wants the whole thing. We were made in God's image. That's what page 1 of the Bible tells us. God wanted to make us in his image, and so he did. But that image was lost to us when sin came into the world. But Christ, by his death and resurrection, has restored that image to us. And everyone who believes in Jesus is now not only capable, but compelled to live their lives completely for God. Oh, we fall back into our flesh, our old nature, daily. We do it all the time. Even Paul said the very thing he wants to do is the thing he doesn't do, and the thing he doesn't want to do, that's the very thing that he does. He understands that we are both saint and sinner at the same time. But the point is that we now have a saint in us, the part of us that is born of God and that reflects God's image. It's ours now, for everyone who believes. Now, they didn't believe, and so there's no way that they could give themselves totally to God. But for everyone who does believe, there's a part of you that is not only capable of giving everything to God, but is compelled to give everything to God. And remember, he doesn't want just a piece of you. He doesn't want your 10%. He wants everything that you have. He wants your very self. Hear the word today and believe and give yourself back to God who created you. Have a blessed night, everybody.